Next up to the stage, we'd like to welcome Fanwide.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Simon Perriman, president and founder of Fanwide. Fanwide is a data platform and social network for pro and college sports fans. Our service organizes viewing parties for every sports team in every city. The app directs the fans to the closest viewing party where they can check in and get discounts. Bars and restaurants pay us to bring them new customers and to promote their events.
Like watching your favorite team, but hate it when you're the only fan around? Traveling, new to the area, can't find your team on TV? Fanwide shows you where to watch your favorite team with other local fans. Visit fanwide.com or download the app today.
So our main customers are sports fans. We're working with sports fans from, again, every pro and college team, including European soccer. And these essentially become our product. We've also partnered with fan clubs and alumni associations throughout the country. We have built the authoritative database of over 7,000 of these, and we're actively partnering with them. We're also working with athletes and pro teams to help them engage more fans, expand their reach, and expand their network. Bars and restaurants are our paying customers. They pay us to bring them new customers to boost their sales, to promote their existing events, and to help maximize their efficiency by predicting how many fans are going to show up. And hospitality, gaming, ticketing, and other partners use our collective audience of fans to go and do advertising and direct marketing while they're captive there for 3 hours at an event. So the way it works for the sports fans is they download the app or visit fanwide.com, create an account, and then add their favorite team. Fanwide shows them the closest place to go to see viewing parties. They check in for the food and drink specials, and then have fun with other local fans. We have partnered with a lot of alumni clubs throughout the country as well, because rather than trying to create our own communities in areas where they already exist, we're partnering with them and giving them the ability to extend their reach, host additional events, and have better fan engagement while collecting data that we then pass back to the alumni associations for boosters. We've also developed new communities in the areas where they don't exist. So as we roll out into new cities, we partner with the existing communities, and we go build communities that are no longer there through Facebook and other social media channels. We then promote all of the events, and again, help them build their network, expand their reach, and just put on great events. For our athletes and sports teams, we work with athletes and sports influencers to let them grow their reach, to better engage with their fans. And we offer a variety of different partnerships, including revenue sharings, as we want brand ambassadors for every pro and college team to be part of our network. For the pro teams, we're starting to reach out to them and show them how they can better engage their fans around the country, not just in the local area. Our data shows that about half of the sports fans across the country do not live in their own local market. So this is a way for people that are traveling, moving, relocating for jobs, military personnel, or just travelers to go find a great way to watch the game in a safe environment. Now with our bars and restaurants, they go create an account at fanwide.com, enter some information. And then there's different ways that we monetize from them by using these fan clubs and communities that we build as our product that we go and sell. We match them with existing fan clubs that are looking for a new home. We let them select a team to host for the season, or even a city, such as all of the Detroit teams in Seattle. They can then pick individual games to host if they want for the big games, and they bid against each other head-to-head in an eBay-style auction system for the right to host the game. They get to set their own price. And then we add event extras to each game to incentivize people to spend more money, to stay longer, and to have more fun. So even if their team's losing, they stay throughout the game and cheer on their fans, their team. We then promote the events through all the different social channels. And we tell the bars the expected attendance so they can optimize their staffing. We bring them the fans, everybody has a great time. Now the way our packages work is, again, we'll offer a city package or a team package that they can pick. We then offer those individual games so that bars can remain busy, not just on the weekends during football season, but so that they can fill their bar every day of the week, every week of the year. And then we add add-ons from a variety of different partners, such as Anheuser-Busch, Red Bull, bringing their street teams to our events. But long term, we want to monetize from using the data that we're collecting, showing people where fans are connected throughout the country. And this is targeted advertising that we can do. We can identify fans, where they're located, and we control the interactions. We're a rare digital product that can actually move people throughout a city. which is why Anheuser-Busch's street team is now following our street team throughout the city. And the targeted advertising allows us to partner with people such as Ticketmaster, who we've recently had phone calls with, to help do targeted advertising for ticket sales. Long term, we want to use the same platform and go and extend that to fans of all different types of interests. Not just sports fans, but reuse the same logic. Our team was built by Microsoft, Amazon, and Google engineers, myself included, so we've built a highly scalable, highly automated system. We have a variety of media coverage, including endorsements from Seattle Seahawks, and along with a lot of Duke basketball players. Duke was our founding team. And we're actively raising our Series A right now. We've got commitments of about $850K, and we're doing an equity crowdfunding, so any accredited investors in the audience, we would love to speak to you as well to help us close our round. So if you're interested, we'd love to have you join the Fanwide team today. Thank you.
So thanks, that was interesting. So I totally get the concept sort of academically, right, in terms of the problem solving. How has it actually gone? Like, what are some of the early results, some of the early metrics, some of the early engagement? Like,
Absolutely.
How does that
So
look?
what we did, first thing we did was go develop this database. We needed to have the knowledge of where the existing viewing parties are. So we had about 5 people spend several months going and actually going to every single alumni club, every fan club on Google, Facebook, Yahoo, Meetup.com, and collecting that data. So what we then do is, with each city we roll out to, we go and engage those existing clubs and say, hey, look, we don't want to compete with you, we want to enhance you and let you scale out. So as an example, we're working with the Boston Sports Group in Seattle for the Super Bowl. They had 1,200 members. We got 500 of them together at a big bar, and we did charity fundraising from that. Our Apple Cup event, which is University of Washington versus Washington State, we had 300 people come to that, each paying $20. So we know the viewing parties are an existing business, but they're unorganized. We want to provide a service that brings everybody together and basically become the Uber of viewing parties, connecting bars that want to host them with the fans that are looking to find a place to go.
Again, I totally get it. It's very clear. But again, on the supply side for your bars, like, scaling locally is a challenge in every business. What's the strategy there?
So what we've done, we've built a highly automated system. My background is data center automation. I have about 15 patents in that area. So what we did is build a process once in Seattle, go and replicate that and scale it up. So all of our marketing, all of our engineering, all of our online digital campaigns, that's all fully automated. The place we don't scale is with sales. So as we do roll out into each individual city, we do have a regional and a local account manager that do go face-to-face and interact with the bars. So 80% of our business, fully automated, single set of people, and then that 20% is scaling in the different metro regions.
Talk a little bit more how the team dynamic works again, and what role do they play?
Working with the professional teams.
Yeah.
So we started speaking with a couple of pro basketball teams, and their big challenge is they don't really know where their fans are located. They think most fans are located in the immediate area around them. But what we found is, again, more than half of sports fans are actually in out-of-market teams. So we're now starting to speak with several of these teams and basically give them a way to go and engage their fans. And we help them organize viewing parties, help them communicate with those fans. As an example, I was meeting with the Clippers, and they said, look, we already do 6 viewing parties around the country for the games. Why would we need you? Well, they have fans in more than 6 cities in the world, right? So what we're able to do is help them reach that, help them scale it, and we provide that service that can automatically go and build that for them. So I'd love to do that with the Dolphins, with the Jets, whoever it is.
So another question. So clearly you're very smart. You got together a bunch of engineers, and that's been your focus on the product side, right? My first business I ever worked on was a 900 number that was about selling into bars to publicize their events. Very painful, and that's how I cut my teeth, when I was 15 years old. It's a slog, right? So how big can this business be that it makes it worth your time and energy?
We think this could be huge because, fan clubs are not a new business. Our product's easy to sell. We can go to any bar and restaurant with 100 fans and say, look, we have a product. How much are you willing to pay? And they're actually bidding against each other for the right to host that. We've put that in our system. So our biggest challenge is awareness, finding these communities of fans and building them and making that our product. Once we have these communities of fans, which is just to scale a cash issue to spend the money on building that, the sales piece of that is very easy.
And are you looking at partners on the scale side and then partners on the supply side with bars, like an Open Table or a Yelp, like somebody who's got access to that business, to those businesses already?
Yeah, absolutely. We're working with both. One thing that was great about building this database of these 7,000 existing viewing parties That was about 2,500 unique bars and restaurants around the country, which is our hot target list, right? These are warm leads because they're already hosting viewing parties. They know how to throw a good party. They have the TVs. They have the environment. So for us, working with these existing alumni groups gives us kind of that warm introduction to those bars and those restaurants. And so we're now starting to speak to some of the large chains nationwide, such as Dave & Buster's.
Great. Thank you very much, Fanwide.
Thank you. Thank you, judges.